Hello friends, in this video I am going to tell you what is padding and margin in Elementor, right? As you can see right now I am just editing one of my web page of my website using Elementor, right? And here I have just created a section of grid layout, and in that particular grid layout I have selected two columns and one rows, right? So that's why this is the first column and this is the second column. And in the first column I have added two widgets, right? The first widget is of heading widget and the second widget is of text editor, right? Now we are going to understand what is padding and what is margin in Elementor, right? So again, if I just want to edit this heading and want to increase the margin of this heading from top side, then what we need to do is we need to move our cursor over the heading and need to click on the pen icon in the top right corner, right, over the heading. And when we click on that, in the left side toolbar we have again three kinds of setting: content setting, style setting and advanced setting, right? So we are into the advanced setting as of now, and in the advanced setting we are into the layout setting. And in the layout, as you can see, there are two options: margin and padding. So what is margin and what is padding, we are going to understand in this video, right? So as you can see, in the margin and padding, like there are four values: top, right, bottom and left, right? And there is a link values together button, right? If I link this values, then if I increase or decrease any of the value, then all values will change together, right? Whereas if I delink them and simply increase any one value, then only that particular value will increase or decrease. Whether you can increase or decrease top or right margin or bottom margin or left margin, and same with the padding itself, right? So if I increase the top margin of this heading, then as you can see, the margin between the container edges and the element edges is increasing from the top, right? But if I decrease it, then you can find that this margin values can go in minus as well, and your element could go outside the container also, right? But that's not like the same with padding, right? In padding you can't go into the minus, right? So basically what margin is doing, it is creating space outside the element, right? Outside the element it is creating space, right? With the container edges and between the, you can say, element edges, right? And if I increase the right side margin, then you can see right side margin is getting increased, right? And as we have discussed it, like it can go in minus as well, right? So as you can see, if I decrease the left margin, then our element is going outside the container also, right? And if we want to again make the position to default, then either we can decrease all the values to 0, else we can link them and can simply enter 0 in any of the top margin, right, bottom or left. Like all values are synchronized together and will change together, right? Now coming to the padding section, right, it creates space between the element and the border, right? If I create edit the padding settings, then if I increase the top margin, right, top padding, right, then you can say the element is expanding, right? And it is creating the inside space between the border of that particular element and element, right? It is creating a space between them, so all values are linked together. That's why increasing together, right? Top, right, bottom and left all are increasing. So let me delink first and then tell you that, as you can see, like border position is sticky, right? It is not changing. Whereas if I increase the top padding, then our element is moving downwards from its border itself, right? So this is creating inside space, and it does not go into minus. As a border, it would not go outside the border, right? As you can see, when I am increasing it in minus in any value, it is not going outside the border, right? In the right itself it is not going outside, and in the left itself it is not going outside, right? It only works in positives values. If I increase the right padding, right, no difference is there, or difference is getting created, but as you can see, it takes a little bit time, right? Because whole word is getting moved, right? So the padding is creating inside space from the right side edge of the element border and the element, right? So basically this is padding and margin in Elementor. Apart from it, if you want to learn more about Elementor, then I have mentioned my blog link in video description. You can simply visit my blog and read articles related to Elementor with video tutorials. And if you are interested in learning digital marketing in detail, then also I have added my website link in video description. You can simply visit my website, explore our digital marketing course, and you can purchase the course directly from there. Thank you so much.
If you want to learn digital marketing for free, then subscribe Digital Bikana YouTube channel right now.